Greetings, everybody. This is Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Direwolf20 1.16 Modpack. We're in episode 8, and we have 3 big things today. I've got to show off some of the base building I've done. We make a dangerous and death-filled trip to the Nether, and we're going to solve all of our power problems with trees. First up, I want to show off some of the changes I've made to the base between episodes. Ta-da! We finished our entire first level. That's right. I have gone ahead and finished out the pathways along both sides. So we have here at the end, I've made a limestone waterfall grotto area. And you can ride this down to the next level. That's what I'm doing in lieu of staircases and stuff. And I've brought the granite in again here because I love it. I love it. I love it. We're hiding some of the transition between the stones and the dirt with leaves. And I think it's turned out really well. We'll continue to do that along the top so that our ravine looks very finished out and detailed. I also tucked the Nether portal into a wall over here. And I did, in fact, record my Nether adventures. In order for us to move into power, I wanted to make use of Xnet, and it required Nether quartz. So it required a trip to the Nether. So enjoy this montage of me dying repeatedly in the Nether. Let's see what our Nether spawn looks like. Oh, Soul Sand Valley. Well, that's okay. Oh, this is so scary. Okay. Oh, our first ghast. Oh, that shoots 5 projectiles? How great is that? Okay. You might win, Tetramod. Have my 5 arrows of doom. Oh, we got to return to sender for that too. Nice. The mobs in this are no joke, but the loot is worth it. Let's see how we go. Johnny's. Whoa. Hi. Sorry, chicken pillar. Yep. Y'all are too scary. Oh, I want that nether wart, and this is so dangerous. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Really? That seems, bad. We're back. Okay, Bastion. All I want is the Nether wart. That's our goal. Sneakity sneak. I see you. Can we have a arrow to the face? Oh. Oh no. No, no. Where's my thing? Oh. Really? Okay, one more death run. At least the Bastion isn't that far from the Nether portal. It's not impossible to get back to. All my death things. That's great. And then this one's just a derp death. Because I can't parkour. No! I don't have anything. Okay, yeah, you fall in there. That's good. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. So totally done with you. Bye. Ah. Okay, Bastion. Not a complete fail. It was so much death. But we got some blackstone. I've got some quartz. I've got some gold tools. Gilded blackstone. A little bit of gold. Golden carrots, which is great, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna wander around a little bit more, get a little bit more nether quartz. If anything exciting happens, I'll bring you back. I see nether brick. All right, I'm not even in it yet, game. Oh. Hark! A fortress! Oh, hi! I expected to see you here, just not quite so soon. Please be a blaze spawner. Yeah! Hi! I need y'all. Need all the things. I think we're gonna call that a successful nether fortress run. I'm gonna head back to the base and I'll catch up with y'all later. Hope you enjoyed some of that insanity. Now let's talk about how we're gonna fix all of our power problems. I have designated some space down here next to our ore processing, and you can also see that I have continued to build out the inside of the ravine area. More limestone. I'm really a huge fan of this. With the staircase that goes down. Yeah, I'm in love with this. Anyway, I thought we would set up our power processing right here. Let me show you what we're going to do. This is a very large tree. This tree is going to provide us with resin. That resin is going to be used by some of the thermal expansion machines to make tree oil. And we can burn tree oil for lots of power. So let's go take a look at what's in our project box so we can get started. Here we go. I think I have everything prepared. So we're going to use arboreal extractors on the outside of the tree, and they're going to pull resin and rosin off the tree. Then we're going to put that into a fractioning still, and it's going to turn it into tree oil. Coming out of the fractioning still, that tree oil will go into compression dynamos. The fractioning still also produces rosin, which can go into a Stirling dynamo. All 5 of these puppies can produce power, and we're going to put the power into our existing thermal flux cell. So let me take all of this, and we're going to use Xnet, one of my absolute favorite mods on the planet, to set this all up. So the first thing we need to do is put our arboreal extractors on the base of this tree, and you can see, wow, yeah, they're happy. They changed color, and we can put up to 8 of them, which is nice. Hopefully I can still get out of here. Yes. Yay. That's very good. And they will slowly, over time, produce resin. Look at that. 50 resin. Woohoo. This is not for fuel. You can actually put bone meal in here and it will produce it faster. Once we have our mob farm up and running, we will definitely do that. So now what we need to do is use Xnet to pull that resin out of the arboreal extractors and put it into our fractioning still. And the way we do that is by using connectors on every block that we want to interact with. So we stick a connector on the bottom of every arboreal extractor, except I can't because these are all in my way. And it's dark again. Hopefully nothing comes in the hole and blows us up. Okay, so we're setting our Xnet connectors on each block that we want to interact with. And then we're going to use network cable to connect all of those together. And nope, here, like that. Give me that back. And here. So now they're all connected. Let's just do all that just to be sure. Okay, they are all connected. Now what we want to do is bring this network cable down this hole I've already dug. There we go. Because we're going to do all of our processing here underground. So there's our cable. The beauty of Xnet is that I don't have to have separate cables to do different things like power and liquids and items. I can use the same cable, connect all of the blocks in the network together, and then through programming, tell the network what I want it to do. So we're going to set down everything that we know needs to be connected. For example, we know we need a sink. We need the fractioning still. I want to leave room for the connectors to connect to everything. We need a controller. This is the brains of Xnet. And we'll put it over here so I can get to it. And then we're going to need to connect the compression and Stirling dynamos also to the system. And we're just going to set them down here for now. Doesn't even matter. It's Xnet. So now for every machine we want to interact with, we want to make sure that we've put a connector on the back of the machine. So it can be interacted with. And we want to make sure all, notice how the plain cable doesn't connect to anything. Da, da. And then we can tell this to not connect to the south. Yeah. You see how I did that? Unclicked south so it doesn't connect. We only need one. There we go. So every machine in our network has a cable attached to it. Now what I don't know is if I need separate connections to the place where our Stirling dynamos produce power. We'll just bring all this out here. So all this is connected. And we want the last place we need a connection is to the actual redstone flux cell. So we want to replace this dynamo with a connector. And then let me dig back here behind the wall and run this cable through here. So it's going to go blah, 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 blah. Right now it's a little dire wiry. We will clean this all up later. Okay, so we have a connector from Xnet on every single block in our system. So let's walk through how the system is going to be set up by opening up the controller. The first thing we know we need to do is pull the fluid out of the arboreal extractors and put it into the fractioning still because we want to turn resin into tree oil. So we need a fluid channel on channel 1. So we set the Xnet type to fluid and say create. So channel 1 is now fluid. We have it set to enable processing on this channel. We're just going to go ahead and say yes. And we want to distribute. You could also do a priority, but we want to distribute the fluid even. We basically just want to pull it from the arboreal extractors into the fractioning still. So every one of these is going to be, we're going to create. So I have this first one selected and I want it to extract, not insert. So you can see it says E. I'm going to do this one. We also want to create extract, 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 extract. So we're pulling all of the resin from all of the arboreal extractors and we want to insert into the fractioning still. So we go down to the fractioning still. We're still in the fluid channel and we want insert. So that should be putting fluid in the fractioning still. Oh, except we're going to need to add power to the controller for it to work. Okay, so we need, what else needs power? So the controller will need power. The fractioning still will need power. the compression dynamos and the Stirling dynamo will be producing power. And then Xnet is sometimes picky in that it wants a different connector to pull energy from an energy cell. So when we go back, I put another connector on that flux cell. If I go back to our controller and take a look at how that block is connected, you can see that now we have a connection to the south and a connection to the east on the flux cell. So one we will be putting power into it, and one we will be pulling power out of it in order to provide power to the machines. So south is where we want to pull power out, and orange is out. So we want to create another channel that is energy. Ta-da! And we want to take power out of the south of our redstone flux cell. So we create it, extract, and we want to put it into our controller. So create it and insert. So now we should be getting power to the controller. And sometimes it needs a jump start. Let me grab. It's one of those weird things where the system needs external power to jump start it. So if I grab a simple generator, I'm going to set it right next to the controller, power the controller. Ta-da! Okay, now that it's jump started, we can take the generator away. And it should be pulling power from... Yes, that's beautiful. Pulling power out of the energy cell. Okay, so our controller has power. What else needs power? We need to provide power to the fractioning still. So let's make an input. Remember, channel 2 is power. Insert power to the fractioning still. There it goes. So now the fractioning still is using power to turn the resin from the tree into rosin and tree oil. So now let's move the tree oil from the fractioning still into our 4 compression dynamos. So let's make another fluid channel. I like to keep them separate. What we want to do is go from the fractioning still. So we're going to do create and extract from the fractioning still and insert into the south side of each of the compression dynamos. Like that and like that. Oh, you might need this interface to be both. Yeah. There we go. Tree oil. And it'll be distributed across all 4 compression dynamos because Xnet just balances it automatically. Enderman? Really? Thanks for the grass block, dude. Okay, now we want to take the power that's coming out of our compression dynamos and put it back in that energy battery, right? We're going to put it back in the redstone flux cell because right now we're draining power because we're not taking anything that we're producing and putting it back in there. So let's add another energy line. So we create energy and we want to pull the energy out of each compression dynamo. Extract, 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 and put it into our redstone flux cell. Insert, and that should fill up with power. There it goes, upwards. Isn't that magical? Okay, so now we're producing quite a bit of energy from a tree. That's so amazing. My other thought was to take the rosin from the fractioning still and put it in the Stirling dynamo as a second way of producing power. So let's set up that as an item channel. So item create, and this one's very simple. Go back to our fractioning still, extract, and let me grab what we're going to extract so it can have a whitelist. So extracting from the fractioning still, rosin, that's good. And we're going to insert it into the Stirling Dynamo. Into the south. Yes. Insert. Like so. Are you getting the things? They are. Look at that. There's rosin in there. Now we want to get the power out of the Stirling Dynamo and into the system. So we can probably just use the same extraction channel for the compression dynamos for the Stirling Dynamos. So we'll just add an extraction of the energy on the north side to our network. Now I ended up not needing water for these, which is a feature apparently of the latest version of the thermal series. So that is our tree-based power setup using Xnet to do all of our liquid and item transport as well as the energy transport. We have power! And I think with the creation of our new power network, that's all we have time for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. If you'd like to keep up with what's going on the channel, don't hesitate to subscribe. And remember, as always, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.